for a ride on the weekend, and there's a couple of people CF Motos. That's a 42 tooth. We're putting on a DID gold chain. Actually, someone gave you a good review somewhere on one of the forums, I think, on one of the Facebook things. Someone actually mentioned you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he said you did a good job. I thought, far out. I wish you did the same for me. No, sorry.
That's all good.
I'm glad I got it done. On the next service, I think you got to check the head stem.
Yeah.
At 10 or 12,000. Which will probably be soon. I'm riding a lot more this year. Kawasaki. I mean, CF Moto. Workshop looks fantastic.
Yeah, come up good, the new one.
Yeah, looks great.
We're probably not 100%.
No, it's not ready yet, but looks fantastic. Here I am just leaving the bike shop just after getting new sprocket and new front and back sprocket and a new DID X chain, I believe they're called. And what I'm going to do now, while the sun's out, before the weather turns nasty, I mean, it looks sunny, but it's freezing. It's freezing today. It's like ice cold and very chilly. And I thought, well, look, I'll go take the bike for a bit of a test run, make sure the chain and everything's all okay. It feels all right, no issues. So what I had done was the chain and sprockets. Also got the mechanic to scrub down the disc pads at the back. They had done that on the previous service, but this particular model, for some reason, the rear disc pads seem to squeal a bit every time you hit them. So he did a bit more sanding and looks a lot better. He even sanded the disc back down a bit, so it's a lot better. So this video I could have called instant regret instead of just chain and sprockets, believe me, because the bike, I think I should not have gone down to 42 teeth on the rear sprocket. I should have just gone down to 44 teeth. I would have kept my original chain and the front sprocket, which were fine. Yeah, the sprockets, the old sprockets were fine. The bike had only done 6,000 something, 6,000 few hundred kilometres, and the front and back sprocket were fine. But because everybody online saying, oh, the chain's no good, this, that and the other, I thought, well, you know, you might as well just change the lot and be on the safe side. But the original chains are fine. If you maintain them and lubricate them and you know, just keep an eye on them, you should get 20,000 kilometres easy before you have to change it. Even the sprockets, they're fine. So funny enough, the CF Moto 450 and 700 front sprocket are identical. It's the 15 tooth, so they're interchangeable. So anyway, it's all done and dusted now. But I'll talk a bit later on about how the bike behaves with the new gearing, let's say. But overall, bike's been good. I can't really fault it. I can't really criticise it. I'm pretty happy with it. I just think I overdid it with the rear sprocket. So today's, I don't know what it is, 24th. I think it's 24th July. And here's the bike. Just came out of Buzz's workshop and just got some new sprockets and chain. So I went down from the original 46 tooth to a 42 tooth because I heard someone online and they reckon it was much better. But you know, the stupid thing was I do a lot of twisty stuff, and on the twisty stuff it is a little bit tall geared for this. So if you're doing high speeds, you know, 80 to 100, it's all right. But when you're coming up to bends, you've got to be down a gear, which is no big deal. Probably a bit of getting used to. But yeah, so anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm just taking it for a bit of a test spin, as I do. And we'll just make sure this goes up a bit more. This was getting a bit loose, so we'll make sure that's all good. But I was going to go onto the punt, the Weimar punt, but the water's so low that I'd have to ride down to the sand and I'd probably tip over. So I thought, stuff that, I'll give it a miss. But anyway, bike's going good so far, so good. Just thought I'd do a quick update on the CF Moto 700. I'll probably do another one a bit further up. Anyway, let's see how far we go. Freezing today outside, so beautiful fire at the Jingelic Pub. And last time I came, I didn't get much video, so today I thought I'd just grab some and tell you what, it's so cold outside, it's freezing, and in here they've got 2 heaters going. It's fantastic. So I've ordered a steak burger and had me. I don't normally drink alcohol when I ride, but today is just an exception. So anyway, check it out. Okay, here comes the rain. I can feel the rain. So looks like the rain's setting in, so I better hurry up and head for home. Anyway, it's been a good little trip from Aubrey to Jingelic. So we've got the old new chain on. Hey. Okay, so I'm just leaving the Jingelic Pub in Jingelic, of course, which is just over 100 kilometres out of Albury. And great little spot, very familiar to all the local bikers in Albury Wodonga. It's a pretty common sort of ride out here. Very nice spot. You can do a bit of camping there as well for free by the river, so that's a plus. It's just a nice country little pub. You saw the video there, and very nice atmosphere. Now, the bike has certainly changed. Getting back to the bike, it certainly has changed in the characteristics. It certainly, it's geared a lot taller. So, when you ride bikes, your bike, you become automatic in the way you change gears and how you behave when you come up to corners and all the rest of it. So this is something that hopefully I can adapt to in the next few weeks. But certainly a lot taller in the gearing. Now, on the highway, I'm sure it'll be great because it's almost about 1,000 revs, less than what it was doing. So I'm certain that's going to affect the fuel consumption and make it easier on the highway, rather than have the bike, rev high like it was. I think it was revving at about 5,500 revs when you're doing about 100 or 110 kilometres, and only red lines at 8,500, which you hit that all the time anyway. So anyway, time will tell, and it certainly has made a difference. So anyway, I'll leave it at that, and play a bit of music now if you want to sit by and enjoy the ride home, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless.